Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today we're going to be talking about Nomad, two versions of Kang the Conqueror appearing in the MCU, not just one, and why Marvel is preparing to skip theater releases and move all their movies to Disney+. If you're new to the channel, or even if you've been watching for a while, make sure you subscribe because more than 96% of you guys aren't subscribed. And if you think you're subbed, double check because apparently there's a glitch where people are getting unsubscribed from certain channels. And remember that a subscription is free for you, but it really helps the channel a lot. And you can always unsub later if you want. Now let's get started. According to Charles Murphy over at Murphy's Multiverse, Marvel Studios left at least one new project out of the Disney's Investors Day presentation. The company has trademarked Marvel Studios' Nomad, along with several of the other properties announced last week like Secret Invasion, Ironheart, and Armor Wars, meaning that this show is coming and possibly even as early as 2023. But who is Nomad? Well, in Captain America number 180, Steve Rogers changed his look and took up the mantle of Nomad, after learning that the US government to which he devoted his life to was run by the Secret Empire. An adaptation of this version of Steve Rogers appeared in Avengers Infinity War when he left his shield behind after the final battle with Iron Man, grew out his beard, and wore the darker suit we see throughout Infinity War. Over the years, several other characters went by the name Nomad, including the character Jack Monroe, who went on to appear in dozens of issues of Captain America, led his own solo title, and even joined the Thunderbolts. At this time, it's unclear what the nature of this project is, but it's possible that it could be a series spinning off of the events of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, following either Wyatt Russell's John Walker, Sebastian Stan's Bucky, or maybe even another character we haven't met yet, which could lead to the eventual Thunderbolts show or movie. Next, according to Casey Walsh, the editor-in-chief over at Geeks Worldwide and post-credit pod on Twitter, Kang is going to be just as confusing and convoluted as his comics counterpart, and the version we see in Loki is not the same Kang we see in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I was informed Majors definitely filmed scenes for Loki, but he isn't the same Kang we see later on in the MCU. Now, whether or not this is a younger Kang before he takes on the mantle of Conqueror like Rama Tut, or if this is a Kang from a different timeline like Earth X, or if it's even the Iron Lad version, I don't know. But it is interesting to note that in the comics, Kang takes on a variety of forms and roles, playing the good guy or bad guy, and we could certainly see that play out in the MCU. And lastly, the Wrap has learned that Marvel Studios is beginning to explore new talent deals to provide flexibility in case the current situation or other factors lead the studio to bypass theaters and take films straight to Disney+. According to an insider with knowledge on the situation, under the new contract language, key talent like actors, writers, directors, and producers will all receive adjusted compensation depending on whether the film opens in theaters or debuts on Disney+. Marvel blockbusters typically pay back-end bonuses to key talent based on a film's box office performance, which can be substantial for MCU films. The new contract terms only affect Marvel movies that are about to enter production, starting with Black Panther 2, which is set to begin filming in June 2021. It's unclear if the new projects will also apply to Disney's non-Marvel projects, or if deals are being renegotiated for completed movies like Black Widow, which is still aiming for a May 2021 release in theaters. So it seems like while Marvel isn't taking the same approach as Warner Bros. And moving everything to their streaming service immediately, they definitely are preparing for the worst case scenario if things don't get better by the middle of 2022. So let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think of the Nomad show? Could the character be introduced in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and lead into the Thunderbolts? What other version of Kang do you think we'll see? Rama Tut, Harley Keener's Iron Lad, or someone else? And hopefully things will be back to normal soon. So why do you think Marvel is taking this precaution? And why starting in the middle of 2022? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.